the most blatant, crazy shapeshift that I ever seen. It was my man Bryant Park's Dreg. My man Dreg. After my man Kavork died, I became good friends with Dreg. Dreg, very cool dude, very cool dude. No complaints to his moral characters or anything like that. Yeah, he's this very, very stand-up gentleman. And he's kicking some dope. I was kicking some dope raps with him at the time. We made a bunch of songs together after Kavork died. But shortly afterwards, we started hanging out. My reptilian senses started kicking in, and I realized, I said, yo man, he's kind of hybrid or something. I see him do things. So that, his face is very rubbery, and he's like very, very strong dude. Like you give him a pound, it's like pounding like fucking steel wall. He's like a reptilian warrior, hybrid human. So this is what I'm seeing, and like, I'm seeing like his rubbery face and like his eyes, and I'm trying to get him, and I already know about the reptilian things and shit, and like, I'm already got my radar up. So I'm like looking at him like, yo, you're my man. Well, why are you hybrid? I've been breaking his balls all the time. I hang out with him, making new songs, breaking his balls about it, trying to see his shapeshifting here and there. We were recording in his shed, the show shed in Bay Shore, and I'm sitting here facing this way. There's another chair facing like this. He's sitting there going that way, and I'm sitting here looking this way. Right, Command Drag. And we're recording whatever. Next thing I know, I fucking look over to maybe say something to him. And his left eye, which is right here, is a bright yellow fucking snake adder eye with a black strip going like down, like kind of like that, right? Like going like a snake would. Bright yellow, like it's out of the movie V or something. Bright yellow fucking eye, and not even like you popped the contact in to troll me or nothing either too, nothing like that. So this is what they look like sometimes when they nobody's looking, when you're not holding your shift. I go to look and I'm like, and this whole time I've been breaking his balls about being a hybrid and everything, seeing little obscurities here and there. When I saw this one, I was so off-put by the blatantness of the shapeshift that I just couldn't break balls. I couldn't say anything. I just went back to like the screen, the computer screen where we're recording, probably a track with Dragon Illuminati X or something. I think the syntax was there, and I was just like, yo, I'm never gonna forget this ever. Do I say something to him right? If I say something to him right now, like, what? I was just so thrown back. So my man, I had caught him off guard, being comfortable, just letting his guard down with his eyes, and I seen him. Yeah, pretty wild, bro. There was one more time we were like in like another, we were recording in some other spot. It was like kind of dark and shit like that, and I was probably breaking balls about shapeshifting, and then he like stood still and like he did some wild shit, and it was like dark and shadowy, and like I seen him like do some wild shit. But they got a plausible deniability because it was dark and shadowy. See some wild shit, and then I got some pictures too. Of my man Dreg, doing some stuff. And I asked him to do the reptilian test. All right, so here's the reptilian test. You put the camera in a reptilian's face, a suspected hybrid's face, right? You put her in his face, right? Then you start asking him questions that like evoke emotions. So, like, how do you feel about death? Or how do you feel about torture or a newborn child? Or they try and get his emotions, and then they'll actually lose their cool, and you can throw them off emotionally where they simply lose their shape and their shift. But he wouldn't do that. He would not consent to doing my reptilian test. So that's my man Dreg. He's one of the hybrids out there. I've seen him, one of the biggest life-changing things I ever known in my life. It was seeing him shapeshift right there next to me with his eye. So yeah, Sargon Spooks. Next episode coming up soon.